Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be trying to beat Stockfish 17.1 with the white pieces, and this position was given to me by one of my viewers, Chess Lover, and so it's +6 for white, but I actually, when I first saw this, thought I was winning for black just because you're up so much material, but because of the king's position, there should be a way to win for white. And let me go back one move. So it's white to move, and I gotta calculate, so this is gonna be a little bit difficult for me because I usually don't calculate. I usually play on like intuition, and so I have Stockfish 17.1 playing a move every 15 seconds. So once I make a move, Stockfish should move as well afterwards. So like a move I'm looking at right now is Rook E1. Like that's just intuition, right? Because this is pinned, that's pinned, or it's not pinned. It will be pinned if I play Rook E1, right? After, let's say, C takes B2, obviously I have Rook takes E5. And if the queen defends anywhere, I feel like that would be good for me. So I feel like Rook E1 is the move. Like, let's say Queen G4 check, because I'm looking at checks too, right? After like Queen G4, I'm pretty sure the king's gonna escape somewhere, like maybe on I mean, the king can move to multiple squares. It can't move to D7 because that would leave the bishop hanging, but it can move to like D6 perhaps. Takes. And after check and move, I feel like he would be able to defend his black. So Rook E1 seems the most logical. If bishop takes E5, king takes, and then Rook E1 check, the king would have to go to D6. And this file's covered. So like, let's say after Queen F4, and there's no Queen F4, or wait, maybe that's 20. Let's see. Last move was bishop takes. So maybe after bishop takes E5, takes check. If the king goes to D6, then there's queen takes D5 for sure. So is that just winning? Like, I think the king can't take the bishop after bishop takes E5. So Rook E1 or bishop takes E5 are the moves I'm looking at. Bishop takes E5. Like, this is difficult. Again, you got to calculate in these positions for sure. Takes, like maybe Rook F8. But then there's Rook E1 check. Or there's no check because the bishop's there. Queen somewhere. Like Queen G3 or H5. Or Queen takes C3 maybe. Rook E1 or bishop takes E5. I don't know how I can eliminate one of them. Rook E1. Because black is up so much material, you have to be super accurate. So like this move matters a ton. This next move I play. Bishop takes. King takes, I'm pretty sure it's losing. Rook E1 check. King has to go to D4 or D6. And then after that, I just take the knight on D5. But that's if the king took. But I don't think so. Like, I have to find a refutation to like taking and then some move like, again, like Rook F8. I think that's the only other move black applies Rook F8 after takes. Rook f8. And then what do I play there is the question. Maybe because rook e1, I feel like there could be something for black to defend. It's not. It's just a pin, and then also there's like takes, and there's like the back rank issues. So we're gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna try rook e1. So as you can see, Stockfish is thinking, and I can't see anything, like can't see like what it's saying in terms of valuation or calculating. So king e7, okay. If I go rook e1, there's no pin, so maybe I just take the knight with the bishop. There's no checks or good checks. Rook e1 probably doesn't work. Because maybe bishop e6 or something. Or rook f8. No, that won't be good. Because there's like double checks and stuff. So I think bishop takes e5 was good. The king's trying to run. Let's see, let's count material. Pawns are equal. So I'm down a rook. So if I take the knight, I'm still down at like a exchange? Or, yeah. Rook e1 is threatening a lot of things. The knight isn't pinned, so the knight can move somewhere after rook e1. But I don't see really anywhere good. And bishop e6. Maybe say bishop takes d5, rook f8. And then maybe that's bad. Rook f8, and then I don't know. Are there any checks? It doesn't look like it. Maybe I go queen e4 after that. But then there's bishop f5, queen h4 check. Then the bishop's hanging. So rook e1 or bishop takes d5. Rook e1 or bishop takes d5. Rook e1. Rook e1. See, like after rook e1, I don't really see a move for black, but I'm probably going to miss something. Again, like let's say bishop e6, perhaps. If I can't take the knight. If I move the bishop, there's no discovery. So I'm going to go with takes. Got all my material back and or almost all of my material back, and I still have an attack on the king. Yeah, rook f8. So I was thinking queen e4, queen e2. Queen e2 doesn't really allow my queen to get in the attack. Let's try queen e4. They're probably going to play bishop f5. And then I could go bishop or queen b4 check or queen h4 check. Yeah, okay. This king is not looking good. Queen h4, king has to go where? Like, queen b4, the king can't. Yeah, I don't know. Either one doesn't defend. Actually, queen h4, there's the trade threatened from the queen. So it actually might be bad. Okay, so let's try bishop, or not bishop, oh, but is there, no, there's no. Let's do queen b4 check. And then maybe rook e1. Bishop takes b7 could be an idea as well. The bishop is hanging. I could take. Bishop takes g7, probably not good enough. Just because the rook could move somewhere. Like f7, perhaps. But there's check, so I feel like this is still winning for white. Rook e1, queen takes d5. That might not be mate. If rook d1 here, rook d1 could be discoveries. I like bishop b7, or bishop takes b7, but because it prevents c6, it also gets rid of like some defensive ideas, I think. Although there could be some pins like takes and then bishop d7 maybe, but then rook e1 there. But then maybe there's king f. I think takes will be good, but I might be missing something like queen. Let's try this. I'm threatening bishop c6. Although maybe I'm not. The king could go to f7 and then g8. And then after check. Rook e1 here. Does rook e1 here work? Or maybe bishop takes c3. It's hard to tell what is going on here. I definitely don't want to do check. It's not threatening. I mean, I guess you could go bishop c8. No, but there's still the check. Yeah, I think we'll go here, because then I can go rook e1 check. Let's see. Yeah, so the king's trying to run. And I think it can actually. Wait, queen a5 maybe. Wait, queen c4 check, bishop e6. Darn it. Wait, maybe rook e1 first? King g8. What's material? I mean, I'm sure it's like equal, but if I go queen c5, that could be it. Rook e1 doesn't do enough. Rook takes, queen takes, and material there is I'm up 2 pawns. The king's pretty safe. Like I think the king's just safe now. It's definitely not +6 anymore. Like, I don't have a way to... Like, rook e1 could be the idea here after the king moves, but like, yeah, I think I gotta go like queen c5 or queen f4. I don't know what's better. I think this is better, threatening bishop d5. And I don't think I'm blundering anything. I have the bishop pair. I'm sure they're going to take. I would assume they're going to take. Yes. Check. And then queen g4 maybe. Queen f3. It's not going to do anything. Now, like in this position, I don't know if I want to... I think I want to go queen g4. I want to keep control of some light squares. Could go queen e4. Hitting the rook. If I go queen g4, threatening mate, and then I can bring my rook to d1, and then maybe create some luft for my king. Okay, that makes sense. Defend, checkmate. The queen more active after rook e1. There might even be like rook d8. No, there's not. Oh, no. Rook e1. And I'm guessing queen f7 anyway, right? Because, oh, there's the mate threat. And here, I probably want to go... maybe queen d4? Or queen h4? Queen d4. Okay, queen g3 maybe. And then I go queen g3 or... Yeah, I don't want to go in these files. That pawn is hit, but not really because of the mate threat. So let's go... This will be a long game now. Queen g3 is what I want to play. I don't want to... Yeah, let's play queen g3. They can't go rook e8, takes, and mate. Okay. This rook is going to defend the mate. Rook e3. See, I don't know about this position. Like, it looks good for me, but against Stockfish, I'm probably going to lose. This material is equal, actually. I'm pretty sure. It feels like I would be better here, but the question is how to improve. Like f3, maybe? Now they're threatening to take, so maybe I go b3 or a3. A3 might make a lot of sense just because I'll never allow counterplay with these pawns. Because B3 I feel like is way too weakening. I think I want to go F3 here now. F3, and then after takes, I take with the queen. Or the bishop. Bishop takes or queen takes? Probably queen takes. Either way, I'm not threatening the mate anymore. Maybe I should have just taken. Because queen takes, and then F3. Because I don't want to trade all the pieces down. Queen D2. After rook E8. There could be ideas of this infiltration. The main thing is I'm not threatening mate anymore. I should have done bishop takes. King F2. G3 I can't do. I can move the queen. I mean, the rook won't be able to. It'll be able to go to E2 though. So maybe queen D3. Maybe. King F2. I think there's queen H5. H5. Or queen G6. So king F2, queen D3. H3. H3 and queen G6. No, again, I don't want the rook to infiltrate because of this weak pawn in C2. Yeah. F. Maybe F4 now? No, it's gonna just be too weak. I'm gonna try queen D3 after there. Yeah, king F2. We'll try that. I think after queen D4, they're gonna go rook E7. But we shall see. Maybe go like H4. Like if I go H, give a check. I just need to look where the queen can go. Like queen E6 might be an issue. Queen E6. If I give a check, I can't give a check on this. If I go G4, that might be good. Then I can run to G3 after the infiltration because I mean I cover a lot of critical squares, but not the C7 square for the queen. This might be a losing move. We'll have to see. Maybe queen G6, hitting the pawn. Oh, rook there. I mean, queen E3, queen E4. Queen E5. They might try to repeat, which I'd be fine with. A draw might be okay. What's the right move? Maybe I just want to continue threatening mate, but maybe I want to keep threatening this pawn so the queen actually can't move. Like queen e4, and then this pawn still needs to be defended. I'm sure I'm gonna have to trade here, knowing how these engines are. Not really. I mean, I could try going in this end game, but the C pawn is weak. Oh, wait, queen. Let me just go king g3 or check here, and then check again. Takes. Probably bad for me. Takes, and king e2. Maybe just try playing this endgame, see what happens. I'm up 2 pawns, so I wonder if this is losing or not. So we want to go like king e3, king e2. h4. I mean, this pawn will be able to be defended by the bishop until the king gets active. f5, I did not want to play that. I'm going to go king e2. No, not f5, f4. h4, I mean, one thing is like, all right, let's just try to lock down the position and get a draw, because I highly doubt this is winning for me. Like if it was +6, my guess is that there was some line where I could have won the queen. Like this is, if anything, this is like a draw or better for black. Maybe no. b3. If I went king e4, I could have. I mean, it's all not very good. b3, rook c5. Bishop there, takes. Or maybe let's take on g4 or something. So take on b3. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to defend these pawns, I think. Or my pawns are too spread out. Taking. Okay, like e4. Maybe I play b4. b4. If I try bringing the king up, there's going to be some moves. Like, I just need to try to build a fortress. Maybe I try A4. Rook C5 maybe. And then bishop somewhere. Because, like, maybe now I go E5. But then the bishop's always tied down to defending. Okay, now I feel like I could B4. Maybe I go B4. The king is going to stay on this side of the board, and the bishop needs to defend these pawns on the left side, or on the queen side. And then taking's never going to be a good idea because of rook takes. Maybe now I go king E3. Yeah, rook D1. Could go A5. I could go king F4. King F4, rook D3. Bishop moves. But where? Maybe I take, and then go up. Like, is this winning for white? There's no way, right? I really want to play king E or king F4. But I mean, worse is the draw. Because like I don't think bishop would ever get trapped. But like maybe the king goes to D5 and I lose. Because of like the king will go D5 and C4. But if I take, but if I take now, yeah, I don't want to take now because I think there's gonna be rook G1 cutting off the king, and then his king will go to D5. I'm guessing rook D3 here. Okay, rook C1, rook D2, rook E, or bishop E1. Or there's checks. Maybe the checks are bad. Let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna go rook E1, or not rook E1, bishop E1. Let's see if this is a draw. Let's see what the rook does here. Let's see. Maybe king D5 here. Oh yeah, because king D5 and after king G5, there's rook E3 maybe. Oh, let's see if they draw. And we'll see if I was winning or not. Or maybe I could have gone to D4. I could have tried that. But I don't think I can do it anymore, right? Is it threefold? Is this threefold? It's gonna move, but I think I think this is threefold. Should be three. Maybe I have to play. I don't know. Rook two. It's not repeating. If it's not repeating, then this must be slightly better for black. So let's go a5. So it's not like Stockfish is programmed to keep playing on if it's worse for them. But yeah, I'm guessing it's just a draw. So let's just make the draw. So maybe it's not a draw. Maybe I just go king. Or maybe here. Wait, why didn't I go bishop d4? That was bad by me. Just go bishop d4. Man, that's not good. I feel like I fell into like the one trap. Why didn't I go bishop b4? And then just sit on that. Bishop's trash now. King e3 might be okay. I definitely don't want to go check. Or I could have gone king g3. Maybe they'll trade now and go rook g2. I mean, I still have my pawns for now. Okay. I mean, I wonder if this is a fortress. If I go g5 check and then just shuffle my... Probably not, because there's going to be some mate stuff and then I can't defend both pawns. So let's go king f3. Probably king e5. King f7. Okay, so it's just waiting. So I go king g3. I don't want to get cut off by the rook, so let's go here. I have to keep defending. Okay, I can't go there. Can't go there. Let's go rookie, or not rookie one. Bishop e1. The rook can never chop the bishop. Can always shuffle on these three squares. And these two pawns are preventing the king from infiltrating. Okay, h5 takes. H5 takes. I can't have the bishop defending two pawns, or I'm gonna lose probably. Unless I could do it from a protected square, then that would be a fortress. Oh, I just blundered my bishop. Okay. I'm gonna analyze here. I'm gonna pull it up real quick, and I'm gonna analyze a bit of this position. So this was a draw. Then I blundered mate. How long should I analyze? I want to just see what Stockfish is saying. Zeros. Just zeros. 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 Okay, well, I don't want to go too far back, but yeah, I just blundered a draw. And I blundered the game. Wait, what was the move? Here it was King G3. Okay, so just shuffle on this side of the board and should be okay. My bad. Okay, so what I want to do is actually keep trying to beat it. Let's do no, let's do game, get from clipboard. Don't analyze, go down. And then I'm going to try, I think, rookie one, maybe? We're going to try that move. All right, let's just play it. Rookie one. I feel like B take or C takes on B2 might be the move for black. I don't know. It's offering a check. It's offering two pieces too. Wait. I can't let the king escape. So we're gonna take with the bishop. So maybe rookie one was the winning idea. Like bishop e6, I just take. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, this was the winning move. Rookie one. And then queen takes e5 for sure after bishop e6. I mean, I'm up plenty of material now. And then the queen can take on b2. And there's queen takes c7, threats. I mean, this is so much more free. I'm up a queen. Okay, let's just go probably just here. Yeah. Let's not give any counterplay. Keep everything defended, and we should be able to win. Or up a whole queen for a rook. Okay. We definitely want to set up the pawns on light squares for the bishop. There's no discoveries. So let's go. There's no easy threats. Let's just play a slow game and make sure we don't blunder any pieces. We'll go b3. We'll go, h3, f3. Maybe just f3, so we can bring the king as well. There's no discoveries because of my king being on a dark square. Queen c5. Wait. Yeah, let's go queen c5. Activate the queen. Probably rook somewhere. Bishop takes. Wait. So bishop takes, rook e there. No good. Wait, bishop here. The rook moves. c4. Queen takes. Could be some mating ideas. I feel like we just want to get a pass pawn and then just push. I feel like that's the way we win. I can't put my pieces on light squares yet. So like, I could go. I think I want to go c4 for sure. Oh, if the pawn, yeah, that's no good. I could just take. No, I would just move the queen. Maybe there's b5 here, or not. Takes. Where do I want to move my bishop? Where's it? I want to take away a lot of squares, so let's go. I could go to g3 just to play defense. Because maybe my bishop's more important at defense than offense. Because or bishop e5 might be good. Might be. Could be bad. Queen could come back like to here. But then the rook slides over. I don't want to allow counterplay. I want to keep this pawn intact. There could be b5 a good time. Queen there, maybe. But there might be ideas with some stuff. Let's go bishop, maybe d2. Bishop c3. Bishop g3. Bishop g3 allows more, maybe? No. I could even go g3 here. But I don't like that because the bishop gets better. Takes, I don't know. I don't think it's blundering anything. I just have to be accurate. I want to play as slow as possible. I don't really care about knocking out the opponent. Again, there's no discoveries. Yeah, I want to keep this d2 square covered. If rook d8, I just take. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Because his king would get attacked by my rook and queen. Rook c3 I like. So then I can create some mating threats. King f2 as well. Let's just go. Let's go queen c5 maybe again. I'm trying to think of why they're not taking, or they're not playing b5. I'm trying to think of why. Maybe the queen just moves, right? Somewhere. Let's improve the bishop. Yeah, now b5, okay. Let's go maybe queen. Maybe queen like, what, a6? Any discoveries there? I don't think so. Queen c5 could be an idea as well. This one I allow. I like queen a6. The bishop can't move, the rook can't move, like these two. I don't need to take though, sir. Don't need to take. Like here, I could even go king f2. Like, although it keeps, they might take after that. Wait, takes. They can never take because of rook takes, and then there's a pin. Maybe I go f4 here to go. Because the bishop can't move. So if I go f4, I could go f5. If I go queen b6, the rook goes back. I give a mating threat. Rook moves. I kind of want to go f4 here. Wait. If I do rook takes, e6, and take, that's probably going to be way too tactical. Might be a bad move. Wait, no, maybe I can go b takes, or c takes b5 after c takes b5. Takes, I take with the rook, then takes, and that's a good endgame. There's no discoveries. The king's on a bad square. Maybe the king will go to like h8 or h7 for some ideas. No. Yeah, there might be some. Let's go just what? King f2 to defend the rook. Okay, I'm so winning here. I just got lock in. Queen takes e6 allows probably some ideas. Actually, I don't even think it. I think it still doesn't. So I think I can even play pawn takes c6. Because if the bishop moves to attack the queen, I take the rook and then move the queen. Again, there's like no good discoveries. And I should just give myself as many pawns as possible. But there's too many options here. Queen takes. Yeah, let's just go here. There's no way I lose this, right? I'm up how many pieces? There's no discoveries. There's nothing. There is nothing. Okay, now I think there's something. Because no, there's still nothing. Like maybe I can just go b4, b5, just push the pawns. If I go c7, that doesn't look good. Maybe bishop a5. Maybe bishop e4. The rook moves. If I just go b4, what are they going to do? I feel like b4 just wins the game. Like, just advance the pawns. Like, bishop e4 kind of doesn't really do that much. Although I could maybe get my... Like, if I play bishop e4, the rook goes to c7, bishop d6, goes back, I push. It's like, I need another pawn to win. I'm like this game, bro. What does it do? There's no rook d1. There's no rook d2. There's no rook d3, rook d4, d5. The bishop discovers anywhere. It's literally check. Oh, so maybe it's still trying to set up a discovery. Maybe there's bishop c4 here. I don't know. Maybe bishop c4 kind of makes sense. No, it does not. Oh, okay. But I just defend with like bishop b4. Yeah, bishop b4 looks good. Where? There's no reason to give away my pieces. Now the bishop can never move. Okay. Now I just go b5. Rook's still defended. Like rook d5. I mean, I just go b7, or I can give a check too. But again, there's really no point. Trying to think of what I could blunder here. There's no good bishop moves. I guess the rook's gonna move on e8. h5. Okay, that's how you know you won. h5. Useless move. Now I just go c7 here, right? Yep. Then I go b8 queen. Wait, what? What kind of move is that? Wait, what? Rook d1. Like, what? There's no stalemates, right? No, there's not. There's never gonna be stalemate here. Yeah, I don't know what in the world that is, but obviously we should take it. Because, yeah, the pawns can still move. There's no stalemates. It's trying to get stalemate. I think that's the only thing you could strive for. And then let's just do c8 queen. Okay, GG. There we go. Check. Here. Let's go here and here. There we go. All right, so let's do some analysis real quick. Let's bring this back up. Yeah, we can bring that up. We can bring this out. Let's try to make this a little bigger. Can I thought I could make this smaller. There we go. Wait, actually no. I thought there was a way to see permanent statistics. completely winning. Okay, I guess this is fine. Wait, change the view. Rid of that. So we're gonna just go through this opening. This is obviously the fried liver attack rate. Oh, actually it wasn't because they went with d4. Because there's knight takes f7 and d4. Takes. So rook e1 is gonna be good. All right, let's go through the game and then I'll look at the other line that I played here. Bishop takes d5 check. Obviously the sacrifice, and I'm sure everything I did was pretty good. So yeah, taking on c7 is better, but I didn't want any counterplay, so I just improved my position before doing anything. Bishop d6 was better, but I wanted to just play solid. Yeah, I just took. It didn't even play c takes. Yeah, because after c takes, I just trade everything, so. No, like with the 2 extra pawns, it's completely winning. Okay, we don't need to analyze the rest. Pretty clinical. So here I made a mistake of taking with the bishop. But it's still better. So they went king e7. And then I went here. Try to remember the game. Rook f8, I think, was what they played. Queen e4. What did I do here? Yeah, I did go queen e4. Bishop f5. Yeah, this was the game. Yeah, queen b4 check. I didn't see the knockout blow, I guess. Bishop c4. Bishop c4. What did I play here? I'm pretty sure I played takes, right? Hey, it's still losing. Takes g7. Oh, I played this. King f7. It's still winning. Did I play queen c? I did play queen c4. I was playing well. What did I blunder? Queen e2. What did I play here? Wait, no, maybe I didn't play this one. Did I? I think that was the issue. I don't think I did. I think I went like queen c5, didn't I? And then I just lost my advantage because, yeah, takes and then I blundered the draw. After here, I went queen g4. Yeah, and then the queen went, here, whatever, and stuff. But yeah, that was kind of like the game. So, because I didn't play accurately at the very first move, it was harder to convert. But I did play well. I just, when you play against Stockfish, you have to make every single good move. But yeah, bishop takes g5, or not g5, g7. Threatening mate, getting rid of this good pawn. Now the king doesn't have cover. Queen d6. Rook e1 check. Oh, this bishop check. Oh, well, yeah, that's obvious. Check. King f7. I mean, this is findable, right? Taking this pawn is, but like, I don't know if I would find this line. Oh, I mean, I didn't, right? I didn't want to. I didn't want to take because I thought there was something else after taking. I thought there was like. I guess there's never anything because of this. Maybe like here. Bishop c6, and then there's check, I guess. And then what? And then rook e1? No, you take. Oh, because if rook takes, there's checkmate. If queen takes, they lose the rook. So king takes, and then rook d1. Yeah, okay. Wow, I should have just taken the pawn. All I had to do was take that important g7 pawn because it was important. It allowed the king to escape. I do remember like vaguely. I think I did vaguely look at this, but I was like, well, the rook moves and then everything's defended. But after, yeah, I did not see takes. Yeah, I did not see that. That's for sure. Yeah, it just didn't calculate enough. But if I saw that, would have won. But yeah, either one was fine. My intuition was good. Like, but the thing is like, the killer blow was rook e1 for sure. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Shout out to Chess Lover for recommending a bunch of positions, and I enjoyed this practice. I think it helped. I feel like I'm getting better overall, but still need a lot of practice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye.